Welcome to another FAQ Monday. I'm your host, Fluff. And today, can you guess what we're gonna do? That's right, we're gonna go over some questions, so get your coffee. Today I have special coffee because I have a spoon in it, and it seems to be flaking off some of the coating, the metal coating, which I actually kind of like the flavor it adds to it, you know, little crunchies. I think it's gonna help me, thicken up the beard a little bit. It's gonna be good, that's good, right? They're supposed to do that? First question? Why go to Fastback Studios and not Joe's studio to record RR? The reason why we recently tracked drums for the new Rest Repose EP at Fastback Studios versus Joe's studio is my buddy Jared Dines' home studio, is the room does sound good at Joe's, but he does not have the gazillion dollars worth of vintage outboard gear and microphones and, you know, an API and Avid S6 desk. So it was an easy decision, and with my association with Fastback and Fastback Studios, Fastback Custom, they put out the beard combers. I simply just made a phone call to Fastback and said, hey, we want to track some drums there. And they said, come on in, because at this point I basically have the key to the place anyway. Jason Lackey did all the drum tones on it. I'm mixing the record, and actually you can hear a little bit of it right here. The EP is just going to be a 5-song thing. We recently finally found a singer, and it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Used the Rev E for all the rhythm tones and the RD. It's going to be delicious. But yeah, drum tones at a real studio because the room, A, is amazing. B, vintage outboard gear, and C, vintage microphones just make everything a bunch of sonic goodness. And yeah, easy decision really. Hey Fluff. Do you or have you ever used a wireless for playing live? If so, any recommendations? I'm thinking about getting one. Yes, I have had some experience with wireless units. In Rest Repose, I used a Line 6 G50 wireless because I thought the digital wireless was best for me, and I liked the compact footprint of it. So it can be right on my board, and it can be powered by the Voodoo power supply that I already have on it. And there's technical reasons like that. However, I recently got an analog unit from Nady, U1100, that I'm going to be demoing on this channel, and I haven't had an analog unit in a really, really long time. And A-being them was pretty interesting for me because up until now I've been like, oh, if it's not digital, then I don't want it. Feel-wise, blind taste test, I prefer the Nady because it felt more like a cable. Whereas the digital Line 6 wireless, I detected just a hair of latency that I'm only in tune to because of working with the Positive Grid apps and, you know, apps in general and plugins. There's like I don't know, if I had to guess, I would say like a 5 to 7 millisecond delay in the Line 6, whereas I did not detect any of that in the Nady because it's analog. But for wireless units, I highly recommend either one of those. The Nady 1100, the U1100 is going to be much, much cheaper than the all-digital Line 6 wireless unit. But really, you need to evaluate if you're going to be playing with bandmates who have wireless units and all that stuff, because y'all should be really on the same kind of wireless unit, ideally. Digital is not a magic catch-all for not having any problems or anything like that, because digital definitely has its problems. So really it boils down to cost. But yeah, Nady U1100 or the Line 6 Relay series are some of my favorites so far. Ever consider doing vlogs? I have considered doing vlogs, but I thought you guys would probably not like that. But now that I am home and do this for a living, I thought it might be appropriate to kind of vlog a little bit, but maybe not on this channel. I don't know. I thought about starting a second channel specifically for the here's what I'm doing today kind of stuff. Although, if you guys want to see it on the main channel, that's cool too, but I thought, I don't know, it might get a little much with the FAQ Mondays and the gear demos and all that other stuff. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, because I would love to hear your thoughts on the vlogging stuff, because every time I do one of those, like the live vlog, that kind of thing, they do really, really well, and a lot of people watch them, and I feel like I'm actually conversing with you guys versus this one-way kind of thing. So yeah, let me know. Should I start a second channel? Should I put it on this channel? Should I vlog at all? Let me know, man. My suggestion to you this week is to check out this wonderful cover from Chris Cornell. He was on Sirius Radio. I actually was in the car listening to this live, and I searched the internet forever trying to find a video of this performance, and I finally found it. It finally was released, came out. Chris Cornell was being interviewed by the guy from Rolling Stone magazine, and I pulled the car over when I heard this cover because it's so amazing. It's Chris Cornell covering the Sinead O'Connor hit from the 80s, Nothing Compares to You, which was written by Prince. And it's an incredible, incredible cover. I think everyone should check it out. It's very poignant, and just thought you would enjoy it. So you're welcome. You have been wonderful. I have been Fluff. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Check, check. Microphone check. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, microphone check. Boom. Used to be a rapper. Yeah, that's right. Way before Kid Rock. Way before Macklemore and Eminem. It was me.